Hey, what's going on, Gemini? So here's your bi-monthly love reading for November 11th to the 24th. Please keep in mind, guys, that this is just a general love reading, so just take what applies. And the energies and messages that do apply, they can switch upon any given instance regarding you and the person in question for you today. So the best thing to do, Gemini, is just to apply that specific energy and or message that resonates and apply it to the correct and corresponding individual that that energy belongs to. And also, cross-watchers, go ahead and apply the energies and messages within the exact same manner. All right, Gemini, so you're coming into the reading with the Three of Cups and the four cards that popped out for you. The Moon card, the Five of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. And for your partner or the person in question for you during this time, they're coming into the reading with the Ten of Swords here. And the four cards that popped out for them, Gemini, the Queen of Swords, the King of Cups reversed, the Lovers reversed, and the Page of Cups here. Gemini, you could possibly maybe be dealing with a Pisces, also maybe possibly a Cancer, maybe another air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or maybe another Gemini, possibly. But okay, besides all that, Gemini, let's see what's going on here for you. Gemini, I'm feeling like there's something here, Gemini, that has to do with like not trusting your happiness, or almost like doubting your happiness maybe during this time, or something to the effect of like you maybe don't feel like you deserve a happy and healthy relationship, something like that. I'm getting something that's very subconscious here, very subconscious. It's almost, Gemini, like maybe this current relationship that you're currently involved with right now is maybe quite different than your past relationships, right? And maybe your past relationships have maybe had like a recurring theme that may have kind of left you maybe the victim, or that has kind of left you just in like in upheaval and sadness regarding your past relationships, right? So I'm feeling, Gemini, like you may have developed, throughout your past relationships having a common theme, you may have kind of like developed this like this belief system, or this how can I say that, like this mental timeline where it's like maybe you're expecting this current relationship to go just like your past relationships. There's something karmic there for you as an individual, I'm feeling here, where it's like during this time you may come to the realization that it may be time to switch your perception of like relationships and partnerships and your role in them, and being okay with them being different than your past relationships, and also being okay with you being kind of maybe happy within the relationship, or wanting to celebrate the relationship. I hope I'm making sense. That's what's kind of coming through, I'm feeling, for you. Because given everything that I just said, if you feel like the relationship is great, go ahead and celebrate that, and feel that, Gemini, and take that in, and celebrate it. Because I feel like there's something here like regarding like you don't want to leave yourself out of the equation. It's almost like Gemini, I think during this time it's going to be very important to switch your perception of things for you as an individual. Because there's something here where it's like if you do not switch your perception, or if you fail to, and you stay within that past karmic timeline or way of perceiving relationships and things through your experiences, if you don't switch it up, I feel like you are going to like leave yourself out of happiness. It's a little bit strange to describe, but I think that's kind of the best way I can describe it, or at least how it's coming through. Because I feel like you're you're like stuck between a rock and a hard place, or like you're maybe straddling the fence. Now, when I say that, it's more of like giving to the relationship and, you know, not wanting to feel left out and including yourself. You're doing that a little bit, but then there's also something here too where it's like you're still holding back and you're reverting back to your old ways of like thinking negatively, that things are going to turn out negatively. Whatever it is, Gemini, I almost called you Taurus. Maybe you could be dealing with a Taurus during this time or have it in your chart. But whatever it is, Gemini, that you feel like you need to hold to yourself and keep to yourself, whatever that aspect is, view that aspect a little bit more discernibly, because I feel like there may be something there regarding breaking this perceptive timeline. Yeah, Gemini, because I think that you do, you know, you believe that this current relationship, partnership, you know, is a soulmate connection. Maybe you're unsure about how to handle that or how to move forward with that. Okay, I just picked up too, Gemini, that maybe you haven't discussed this with the person in question for you regarding you feeling like it's a soulmate connection. Interesting. For the person in question for you, Gemini, I feel like they may not be emotionally honest during this time. Maybe for some of you, there could be like maybe something hidden, like they're not wanting to tell you, but I feel like it's more of they don't know how to describe or express their emotions. There's something here with the person in question for you where it's like they're very direct and clear when it comes to other areas or other forms of communication. When it comes to their emotions and communicating it, that's where they fall short, or they're not able to completely express themselves with that precise or that precision of clarity as they do with within the other areas of communication that they express to you. And I'm feeling here too, Gemini, for the person in question for you, that they're working on their emotions, they're working on expressing them, but they don't trust themselves right now as an individual regarding making certain emotional decisions about how to go about expressing themselves. Like, I'm feeling, Gemini, that both of you during this time right here, you guys are both learning about emotional perception and how it can either like hinder the relationship, or it can either hinder the relationship. Like I said, it can either hinder the relationship or it can either propel the relationship forward. But I feel like both of you guys as individuals are just figuring this out right now during this energetic time period. Interesting, Gemini. So at the bottom of the deck for you, you got the Six of Swords reversed. Okay. And underneath that, interesting, you got the Ten of Wands here. All right, Gemini. You don't want to walk away from this partnership right now. You also want to invest your time into it. But I'm getting that again, Gemini, where it's like you want to invest your time into it and you want to put your time into it and you don't want to leave or walk away or remove yourself from the relationship. But at the same time, you are finding yourselves like you're finding yourself feeling like it's becoming a burden. And I'm just feeling like it's a perception thing. For others of you, there may be, other aspects regarding the other person and their influence upon some of how you feel right now. But I'm feeling like this is more about you as an individual regarding what I just spoke of. Interesting, Gemini. So at the bottom of the deck for the person in question for you, they got the Eight of Wands reversed. And underneath that, got the Star card reversed as well. Maybe could be dealing with an Aquarius, possibly. The person in question for you, Gemini, they're on their way to healing. It's like they don't know how to get there. Things are going to have to really slow down, I feel, with your guys' relationship. You guys may have to take a break if you guys are still together, just to get your guys' heads together as individuals, find out what it is that you want, what you need, what you require, and then come back together and enlighten each other regarding what it is that you found out about your guys' selves as individuals. there's definitely something that has to like slow down to put things into perspective, I feel. Interesting reading, Gemini. If you'd like to book a personal reading, Gemini, all the information is below in the description box for you. If this reading resonates with you, Gemini, go ahead and tap the like or thumbs up button and let me know. Feel free to comment, to subscribe, and also to share this reading here if it resonated with you, you know. And also remember to tap the bell too as well, Gemini, so that you can be immediately notified of any new readings or new content that's uploaded to our channel. Also, Gemini, go to the playlist section of our channel here, and there's spiritual readings that I upload every month for each zodiac sign. Go ahead and check that reading out for a spiritual approach or a different perspective or a spiritual perspective to your guys' circumstances, situations, and relationships. All right, Gemini, patience during this time, and a lot of subconscious karmic timelines are coming up during this time. It's not necessarily a bad thing, Gemini. Look at it as like a gift from the universe in terms of finally allowing, or you getting the opportunity to finally shatter them and to break them or transmute those karmic timelines. All right, Gemini, you got this, and we'll see you